You're just background noise. Bentley deserved the weekend, my sister barked, after ditching my 2300 mountain retreat for her dog's party. Then let him cover your damn bills, I said, while freezing the account, canceling every service, flagging the charges, but what got declined next sent them into panic. You're just background noise, Vanessa shouted, clutching her phone like it held more value than I ever did. Bentley deserved the weekend. It's his birthday. He's a golden retriever, Vanessa. I barked back, hands trembling. Do you even hear yourself? You bailed on a fully paid $2,300 mountain retreat I booked 2 months ago, and didn't even text until after you were at the dog spa. Mom stood between us, eyes flickering between guilt and avoidance, sipping her wine like it was her only ally. Dad, retired 3 years ago and mostly silent now, let out a long sigh without making eye contact. My voice cracked, but I kept going. And I paid in full. The groceries, the cabin, the fuel, even your stupid hiking boots that you said weren't in the budget. Well, that's not my fault. You just throw money at things hoping we like you more. That one hit. Deeper than she knew. Meet the background noise. My name is Aaron Calloway. I'm 26, and I've been the invisible backbone of this family since I was 17. No drug problem, no scandal, no bad grades. Just quiet reliability. The one who got a job right out of high school so Vanessa could go to college. The one who moved back home when Mom couldn't do it alone while Dad's health declined. The one who co-signed every emergency loan. The one who kept paying, and somehow, the one they still overlook. Until now. Family roles unmasked. Vanessa Calloway, 28. My sister, corporate climber, spends like she earns 7 figures, treats her dog better than me. Mom, Sharon Calloway, 61. Peacemaker, loves pretending we're all fine, master of guilt and passive aggression. Dad, Alan Calloway, 64. Retired, lost in his own mind since the heart attack. Nods more than he speaks now. Bentley. A dog with a better birthday cake than I ever got. You canceled my Netflix? Vanessa's voice cracked now. Good. No, I said coldly. I canceled everything. Netflix, Hulu, the shared Amazon Prime, the $318 Uber Eats bill from your account that was tied to my card. And yes, I flagged the dog spa charge as fraud. Mom dropped her glass. Bentley barked. Aaron, you didn't. I did. Because I'm not your damn wallet. They stared at me like I'd flipped a table, like I'd smashed some sacred glass sculpture in the middle of the living room. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I didn't even raise my voice. Instead, I pulled out my phone, calmly tapped into my Google Drive folder, labeled Proof, and cast it to the living room TV. One by one, the PDFs opened. First file, Banker Statements, June 2024, PDF. Here's the cabin rental, the T300, fully paid on my card. Vanessa, you said you'd split it, remember? She didn't respond. Her eyes darted from the screen to Mom as if searching for a script that didn't exist. Next. Loan Cosigny, 2023, Vanessa, PDF. The condo loan. You needed a co-signer when your credit got shot after the BMW lease fell through. I co-signed, and the only reason you got the rate you did, I paused, was because my credit score was pristine. Vanessa opened her mouth, closed it, opened it again. That's private. It was mine too. Next slide. Screenshot of a Venmo request from Mom. $1,740. New couch last November. Your birthday gift to yourself, you said. But the card bounced and you asked me to just cover it until your bonus hit. I looked at her. It never hit. Mom looked small. For the first time, she looked smaller than me. Not just shorter. Like something had shrunk in her. Guilt, maybe. Final slide. A spreadsheet titled Running Total. $11,468.79, I said softly. Over 14 months, not including gas, groceries, or gifts, not including the 6 pairs of hiking boots that are somehow still in Vanessa's trunk. The silence was nuclear. Then Vanessa exploded. You make more than us! I turned to her. No, I work more than you. There's a difference. I gave up my 20s so this family wouldn't collapse. I never got a break. No Bali trips, no birthday weekends, no spa days. I've been holding up a roof you set on fire. Bentley whimpered and walked out of the room. Honestly, I admired the dog's timing. It was raining the day I crashed, not metaphorically, literally. Arizona thunderstorm, one of those freak summer things that turns the road into black ice made of mud. I was driving back from the late shift, exhausted. 17 hours on my feet. The hospital called it a minor collision. My car spun twice and slammed into a guardrail. I shattered 2 ribs and dislocated my shoulder. The ambulance driver asked if I had anyone to call. I remember looking at my phone, then back at him. No, I whispered. I spent 3 nights in that hospital bed. No one came, no flowers, no calls, no visits. I scrolled through social media while high on painkillers, watching Vanessa post from some rooftop bar and Mom check in from her Pilates class. On day 3, Mom finally called. I picked up thinking she'd say something motherly, warm, concerned. She said, "When you're home, can you grab milk and eggs? I can't make it to the store today." That moment didn't just hurt. It cauterized something inside me. Some soft, squishy part that used to hope. After that, I started planning my exit. Vanessa's expression changed when I said the words, "I pulled my name." "What do you mean you pulled your name?" she asked, her voice suddenly shrill, the panic creeping in like smoke under a door. "I mean the loan cosign is no longer in effect. I filed a credit release and a legal disassociation 3 weeks ago." Her skin turned the color of bad yogurt. "You can't do that," she shouted. "I already did." "Your credit score will drop 87 points on the next cycle, and the bank may call the loan due if you miss 1 payment, which you will, considering it was tied to my backup account." Mom gasped. "Aaron, that's too far." No. Too far was when she used me like a financial tourniquet and then skipped town to throw a dog a birthday party. I turned to Mom, softer now. "And you? That retirement fund? I removed my auto payments. Every cent going forward is yours to handle. I even left the username and password. Good luck." Dad stirred as if waking from hibernation. He looked me dead in the eyes. "I told you this day would come." Vanessa fell into the couch. "You ruined my life." "No," I said, walking to the door. "I just stopped financing it. I didn't slam the door when I left. That would have been too theatrical." Instead, I walked to my car, sat in the driver's seat, and stared at the wheel for 20 minutes. It wasn't satisfaction I felt. It was release. For the first time in years, I wasn't calculating how to fix someone else's disaster. I wasn't bracing for the next favor disguised as a family emergency. They were inside that house, now aware of what it felt like when the power gets cut. When the invisible laborer leaves the factory, I wasn't angry anymore. I was done. The first night in my new apartment was quiet. I didn't own much, just a mattress on the floor, 2 plates, a thrift store lamp, and a secondhand coffee table. But it was mine. 2 weeks passed. Then a single message from Vanessa. "I didn't realize how much you were doing. I was selfish. I'm sorry." I didn't reply. Mom's letter arrived in blue ink on stationery she probably bought for thank you cards that never got sent. She wrote about my accident, about how she'd read the hospital report 3 months late, how she sat in the kitchen holding the printout and cried. She said she was too ashamed to visit. Shame is a funny thing. It's not an apology, but it's a start. Dad called the next night. He didn't waste time. "Thank you," he said. "I'm sorry. I'm proud of you." I didn't realize how much I needed to hear it until my chest cracked open and the tears came. I live in a 480 square foot apartment in Flagstaff now. Pine needles cover the parking lot. The air smells like campfire and possibility. I wake up without dread. I cook eggs for one. I binge sci-fi shows on my own account and drink whatever coffee I like without budgeting for 6 people. I'm not angry anymore. I'm not sad. I'm rebuilding. Vanessa posts fewer selfies now, more work updates, less Bentley. Mom still sends letters. I read everyone. I even wrote back once. Dad calls on Sundays. We talk about baseball, weather, and the strange, slow way men learn to say I love you with silence. Forgiveness doesn't mean what they did was okay. It just means it doesn't own me anymore. I'm not background noise. I'm the story now. Aaron. Hey, if you made it to the end, I want to say thank you for listening to a story that might feel a little too familiar. Were you ever the background noise in your own family? Did you keep giving until it broke something inside you? Drop a comment below. Share your story. I read everyone. And if you're struggling to speak up, let this be your sign. You don't have to go nuclear, but you do get to take your power back. Like, subscribe. And if you know someone quietly suffering under the weight of everyone else's needs, send this their way. They deserve peace too. We all do.